Yeah, as I take a look here, it's coming along. You're bringing it together. You're using your mask over here, and this is what we want to see is layer mask. But I do see areas that you have to work on. The light bulb is not precise. It's kind of it's a little like down here at the bottom right, a little of the light bulb taken off. It's a little rough around the edges of the apple, and then like for example, the white is still there for around the fish. So one of the things I do is I fill in a layer down below with blue just so I can see a lot of the edges and areas. So that kind of gives you the idea where you can fix. So like here you can see the apple needs to clean up. Now, one of the things you could try to do is reselect, you can paint with on your mask, okay? One of the things don't forget is you can right click on it and choose select a mask. And one of the things you might find is that if you go in and I'm going to use a smaller brush here, but paint along the edges, okay? You got to remove that white there, but when we click OK, see how it smooths it out a little bit more, and it's probably a better selection with that. Okay, if you don't do that, then what you have to do is use your paintbrush tool, and in this case, come in, drag nicely around there, smooth it out, for that purpose. So fish, maybe the fish is the wrong one to work with on here. Maybe you have to find a different arm if it's too hard to select. But you definitely want to use the select and mask. And you want to go in and you want to paint around where the white is. Though you might lose the skeleton, look. But you definitely want to remove that white, for that purpose. So that might be the wrong arm to use for that area because then you want to kind of connect it as well. So you definitely want this kind of, I would probably have your arm coming up on something like that, for that purpose. Um, so like your light bulb, you have it come up, and after you clean this up, again, since you're doing the mask, makes it easier. You might do some different things to it. Like for example, you don't have to include it. Like I can go up to transform, and let's distort this a little bit. And then what you can do is you can duplicate that image, and you can create a multiple image. To extend that arm to kind of create some motion to it. You definitely want to clean up around the potatoes down here as well. Think about eyes that you're going to put up here. So think about the eyes and maybe a mouth and see what you want to do for that. Definitely on the right track. Just need to work on some of the cleaning up the mask.